So I guess I should tell everyone what we're doing. Today is April 3rd. I'm here with Aaron Hall.
Hello.
Aaron Hall, tell us a little bit about yourself, or tell the folks about yourself.
Well, I'm married.
Make it as brief as possible. We don't want your entire biography.
Right. I'm married. Got two beautiful children. Two boys, 17 and 7. I'm retired, Command Sergeant Major out of the Army Reserves, and have a passion for turkey hunting. So, and appreciate
Go ahead.
Appreciate you taking me along on this trip here in Mississippi.
Yeah, no problem. I enjoy it. So I'll tell the folks a little bit. You and I have been Facebook friends for a little while now, and we discussed maybe getting together if I came down to Mississippi, which I wasn't planning to. But Jordan Barnes, the guy that I hunted with at the river, talked me into coming down here. So I talked to Aaron. I say, look, I'll be down in Mississippi if I get a few free days. Let's get up and try to kill a bird. And so I filled my first tag, and I'm happy with that. So we're going to try and get Aaron a bird. Now, you're not originally from Mississippi.
No, originally from Virginia. And we're down here because my wife is active duty Air Force. We're stationed at Keesler Air Force Base.
Okay. And you haven't killed a Mississippi bird yet?
Not yet.
How long you been here?
For going on 3 years, but I didn't hunt the first spring because I came in the summertime.
So this will be your third hunting spring?
Second.
Okay, so it's only been 1 year you haven't killed one. This season's still going on.
That's correct.
All right. So I wasn't able to get out here this morning. I should have made a point to try and get out here, but I was dead tired, and it was 2 hours away from where I was hunting yesterday. Today is beautiful. I should have made more effort to get out here, because the weather's supposed to take a turn for the worse. Tomorrow's supposed to be some rain. And you came out here and had a bird gobbling this morning.
Yeah, he was gobbling pretty good.
And we're going in there to try and get back on him, hopefully.
Hopefully he didn't leave and go to another zip code.
Yeah. So he was he still gobbling when you left, or had he just gone quiet? And
No, at 8:35 he went totally silent.
So, okay, he probably conjured up some hens, and he spent the day with them, and now we're going to take their place, hopefully.
Yes, sir.
So, our strategy right now is go to where the area the gobbler spent most of this morning, and just set up and blind call for a little while, and then if we need to, we'll start moving around. So, any ideas of where we head to and start walking?
Say again?
Any ideas where you want to head to and start walking, or do we want to walk the logging road like everyone else probably does, or do we want to kind of ease through the woods, or maybe ride down to that bridge? And
yeah, whatever you think. I'm down with anything. Because basically, you're hunting the blind, but I am too. This is the first time I put boots on the ground.
I'd be interested in parking at the bridge and just walking that creek up, just to, number one, to get a feel for what it looks like in case we do get one to gobble and we don't kill him.
Right.
We'll know how to get in there in the morning.
Right.
This here is pretty dry, and you can just walk.
Yeah.
And that's, as long as we can get down there and walk. It's 5:19. We got 2 hours before sunset.
Pack up, turn and burn.
Yeah. So there's the other thought we got to think about is we're going to waste a little bit of time getting back to the truck and hauling down there. Which the walk's not that far. It's just all I got to do is toss my gear in the back or in the truck with you, or we can get my truck and just drive down there and get out and start walking that creek.
Yeah. Too easy.
You want to just do that?
I'm down with anything.
This bird is still alive, obviously. No one's hunted here because you've been sitting there all day.
Right.
And if we don't strike anything down there, we'll come back to hunt this one in the morning. And then hopefully the rain holds off. And then we can go to the bridge and get that creek again tomorrow mid-morning, run and gun it.
Yeah.
Did you guys get all that? That's what we're going to do. We're going to run to the truck, and we're going to go to a spot. I saw some birds near the road on the way down here. It's only a few miles away. And this bird here, it'll tell me where he's at. So I figure if we go straight, I don't know, those turkeys were facing to the left on the map there, away from the creek.
Right.
But they were right in here, so I figure if we just go straight and then turn, I don't know if you can see that. See that little bow right there at the end of my fingernail?
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere in that area, and just kind of set up and call and listen. Or we can just kind of walk back in there and call. That's probably the best thing to do, just walk and call. Then we can hoot on the way back out and see if we can get one to gobble.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna take a yeah, I didn't think we'd gone very far. Should I owl hoot right here? I think.
Sounds good to me.
You hold that right there, kind of level. Like, no, with the camera level. Like
Work with me.
Work in progress. Yeah, it's going to be one of those places that you can't buy a gobble. It looks like turkey heaven, and it's so quiet, you just think if you run an owl hoot at it, they'd fire back at it. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Not today, though. Good morning, everyone. April 4th.
What's that?
I'm talking to the camera.
Oh.
I was just telling you about that yesterday afternoon, man. Anyway, good morning, everyone. It's April 4th here in Mississippi. We're slipping in here. It's just getting light. It's not light enough for the camera, but light enough that birds could start gobbling here really soon. So we're slip down here to a spot and just listen for a little bit. Maybe hit the owl hooter. And we got some storms moving in. Radar shows the front moving this way. It's supposed to get some thunderstorms in the area, but hopefully it'll hold off just long enough for Aaron to kill a gobbler this morning, if we can get one in the gun range. All right, well it's 6:18 now. Is that yours?
I've never come in this deep.
That doesn't look too old. A couple tracks in the mud. One looks
Really old. That one's somewhat recent, it looks like. How about right here, before we round this curve? Look at it. I can run a mouth call with one hand. Owl hooters are a little more difficult. About what I expected. I think you expected that too.
I'm hopeful, optimistic. Did you hear the boomstick go off in your calling sequence? There was a shot.
Oh.
So there's hope.
They got your bird.
It was off that way.
He went back to his home range. He got blasted.
He probably had 1.5 inch hooks.
I'd take a spurless gobbler right now.
As long as it's got a legal beard.
Yep. Another hen track going that way. This is it's kind of a low area. We came kind of down the incline and going back up one. I didn't see anything on the map to indicate there was, you know, any type of bottom here. Maybe it's just a low spot in the terrain. There's some hen tracks.
Yeah.
Probably the same one we've been seeing.
That's not as wide.
But look at the one right beside it.
Yeah.
That's 2 different tracks.
Yeah.
That one's bigger on the right. That might be a gobbler and a hen. Isn't that quite a difference in size there?
Looks like it.
Or a Jake and a Jenny, brother and sister. It's got turkeys there. Those are fresh too. Here's some older ones. Yeah, I think we can make it back to the truck before the rain hits us. But okay, here's with the new, see these younger pines here. I'm seeing a few old oaks too. There's an old turkey feather. There's a trail that goes along these pines. See, this would be a good spot, I think, if you were to come and do some blind calling. I'd probably get up in that big pine and tucked up in there and in the vines and stuff where you can watch this. I bet we're gonna find turkey tracks in this mud here. There's a boot track, an old boot track. Yeah, some people got the same idea we got. So I can see hens nesting in this. That's good cover. Looks like it goes down to like a little bottom there. Raindrops. Let's get out of here. Well, we know what it looks like. We didn't make it back to the truck before the rains hit. I think my plastic bag's still on my camera.
Yeah.
Okay. Trying to keep it dry, but Aaron and I are going to get wet, that's obvious. We still got quite a ways to go. And it's coming down pretty good.
If it ain't raining, we ain't training.
Sounds like something in the Army.
That's right.
If it's raining, I ain't hunting. I want turkey hunting to be fun. Rain is no fun. We don't have too much farther, do we?
Oh yeah, we got right with a little hump.
Maybe we'll get a little break. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change clothes. I can feel my pants legs getting wet. We'll see you guys back at the truck. We're gonna pick up a gear. We made it. Well, we got soaking wet. My hat's still dripping. I think about everything, almost everything's still wet. Pull it. Pull it. There you go. Oh, you got us a towel.
Yeah.
That's gonna come in handy.
Oh, Shimano.
You got it for the seat. I thought you got it for us to dry off with.
Well, we can do that, sir?
Your butt's not wet, is it?
No.
It should be. This for the front that's wet. I gotta take this shirt off, but we're gonna go get a biscuit. Which I always say, don't leave the woods just to go get a biscuit. Stay out there with the birds. I'm not staying out there in this mess. I got the camera equipment, plus I don't like getting wet myself. So we'll get a biscuit. We got a new video to upload too, so I'm trying to get that to the channel. That'd be day 6 Mississippi. So if you're watching this, you've already watched that one, hopefully. And then we're gonna get back out here. This front shouldn't last long, and the weather should improve, I think. I hope. We hope.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. You sound like Kenny Mount from Dave Owens' Pinhoti Project.
Oh yeah.
Chubbs.
Chops, yeah.
He's always saying absolute. Absolute. Good morning, everyone. I'll tell you a little bit about where we're hunting. Well, let's back up. Yesterday, when the rains came in, we went to Hardee's to get some breakfast. I guess it's about 25 miles away from where we were hunting, because there's nothing out here, hardly. And we want to upload the latest episode. I guess it would be day 6 Mississippi's one that was uploaded. Anyway, we spent several hours there. And Aaron and myself got talking to the regulars that hang out in there, the older gentlemen that come out there in the morning and shoot the bull. And talking about turkey hunting and whatnot and where we're hunting. Well, all the fellas, left for the day, and we were still there. We actually ate breakfast there, and we were there long enough to eat lunch. There's a deer. We had some deer go by, but anyway. So one of the fellas left. He came back a little bit later because Aaron was talking about how he hadn't killed a bird in Mississippi yet, and I guess the guy got feeling sorry for you.
So blessed.
Yeah. So he came back in here. He said, "No, I'm not back to eat. I just want to come back and say, I've got some property down the road, a few miles from town. And you guys are welcome to come in there and try and get Aaron on a gobbler." And really nice gentleman. He even opened his home for us first. We hung out with him last night until about 10, 11 o'clock last night, chatting. Really great guy.
Yes, sir.
So this is where we're at. We're on his property. We saw some birds just that evening. We came out here and walked back to try and hunt for a little bit, and the rains came back, so we basically didn't get hunting anymore yesterday. But the property looks great.
Because it wasn't just a little rain.
No, there was a lot of rain.
Downpour. It was already soaked once.
There was another. We're watching a pile of deer go across here. Right now, we're going to try to locate a bird. We saw birds here yesterday, riding around, but it's, it just finished raining early this morning, real late last night or something. And so it's really wet, it's overcast, a little foggy. The birds are probably just a little delayed in their gobbling. I thought I heard one way off across the road, but we're gonna run this little power line, and there's another power line that intersects it. We're gonna take it and we're just gonna walk slowly, maybe make a few calls and see if we can strike a bird. I don't understand why there wouldn't be any turkeys right here. I mean, see, that looks nice up in there.
Right there.
Look how open those pines are. They're green grass growing in them. Turkey feather. So they are around here. See, that's nice down there.
Mm-hmm.
Should I hit a turkey call right here? What do you think? I guess that's a yes. No response is a yes response.
Okay.
See if I can manage it. We need one to hammer back about 150, 200 yards.
So we can hit the panic mode?
Well, 200, that's my, 200, I was just dipping behind these.
You have time to set up, hopefully.
Drop a decoy out here at 5 yards.
I need to switch shells if I'm gonna do that.
You're gonna just,
Switch chokes.
you just got to,
Put an improved cylinder in here.
you just aim for the beard. Let's make a call here because they could be in the woods there. So, long story short, make a call here and see what we hear, and then just continue to work down this creek bottom here, and then maybe explore towards that clear cut. I wonder if we should hit a call right in here, because no birds could be right up to there. I bet you they're using that clear cut. I bet we get out there, there's tracks all in the mud.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit a call right here. Got your listening ears on good, buddy. Geek, 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 geek. And this is just too beautiful. There's a lane there, there's a field, there's all these plantings. And then look at this, mature pines, hardwoods. This is like a turkey paradise. I mean, this is the best I've seen yet.
Yep.
So do we, Do we just get up against this big oak here? Or is that too close to the edge? It gives us a nice vantage point. So I say you take your heel of your boot and kick out around the base there. We both pick up this tree that's laying right here and just slide it up to where that bough's in front of us.
Yeah.
And then we put the decoy out here 25 yards so they can see it from all directions.
I don't mean to sound frivolous or nothing, but probably with that angle, I probably won't be comfortable too long.
That's why I say you take your heel and kick out so you got a little hole to stick your butt in.
I got you.
I've been there before. I know it doesn't, it's not, the slope is not very comfortable. I'm gonna pull the pot call out for this setup. This is the Hooks Boss Slate.
Mm-hmm.
Ever since I got it, man, I love this. I used to use a glass call, but this is one of the first slates that I've gotten that I really like the sound coming off of it. I mean, I'd like the sound off other slates, what I'm saying. This one really sings. And it's 10:30, we should be in that time. I mean, it's gotten late enough in the morning. They should be dried off and ready for action.
Mm-hmm.
Turkey gobble. Oh, it was?
It's right there, right up that road.
And you keep your gun turned that way. You might want to position a little more, but
Well, I imagine if he sees it, he's going to come down. He's probably up in that power line.
the one we were just on.
But that way.
Okay. Yeah, throw it again. Oh, he's that way.
I think it's two different birds, but we'll see.
They're coming. What did I just say? It's that time of the morning they should be getting active and one sounded off. Hey, is that our first gobble together?
Mm-hmm.
Lucky feather, already working. Oh, he's straight out in the field. Probably can find him here in a moment. That's good that he's coming out that way. I'm gonna touch him too. He's definitely coming in.
Yeah.
His hands didn't drag him right there. We'll just sit tight and see what happens. I mean, what could possibly have spooked him unless a person walked over the hill or a coyote come over.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Mike Frost, don't move. I guess behind tree, get in position. Just take your time. I'm ready.
Thank you, brother. It might not have been a whole lot of footage, but when you said I'm ready, I'm hammering.
This is not the one we were working. He comes sneaking in right down the trail, right to our...
I told you, the first time I heard a bird, he was right here.
Okay, so this tree blocks my view and I couldn't hear that.
Right, brother.
You put an awesome shot on it, man. I'm happy for you.
Jinx.
Me too.
Hey, where's your lucky feather?
Right here.
Put that in a little glass frame.
Yeah.
Put it on your wall at home. It's all on you. Tell us about the story. Tell us about the hunt. I think everybody saw it because they followed along, but speechless, huh?
Yeah, yes. Just take a moment. Pretty much for me, I'm pretty simple, so I was just brain dumping. I was thinking about, hey, with those two birds running, and then if one was going to sneak in from the bottom, and I said, well, I want to still remain focused and not move a lot. And about that time, I heard your phone vibrate or something, and then when out of the corner of my eye, I saw him strutting. I mean, 3/4 strut. I saw him at the same time, head all vibrant. It's a beautiful sight. So
Yeah.
when you said don't move, I was already locked in, and I knew I had to wait till you got behind that tree. So.
And I know we could have let this bird put on a show, probably would have beat up the decoy, but in reality, the struggles we've had in the past, it's 3 days, not maybe 3 days full of hunting. The first half day, and then yesterday would be another full day, and then most of today, you know, it's almost lunchtime. And the rain, no gobbling, I mean, and no tracks, no sign. I mean, we've just been struggling trying to at least hear a bird.
Right.
And I'm like, we have a bird in hand, and we could let him put on a show. But like I said earlier to you, he may hit that decoy and then all of a sudden get spooked for whatever reason. I've seen people's videos of that happen. I've never had it happen to me.
Right.
But all of a sudden, buck, buck, and take off, and then you're panicking to try to get a clean shot. He had his neck stuck out. He was leaning over the decoy in that aggressive posture, and I was like, you take him whenever you're ready and put a perfect shot on him. And I mean, I hope you're happy about it.
Yeah, I'm ecstatic. Ecstatic. Yeah, and hopefully this gets the monkey off my back too.
Yeah, I picked up a lucky feather. I mean, I don't believe in all that superstitious stuff. We're just having a good time out here, and I'm like, yeah, put this Dumbo feather. This is the Dumbo feather. Put it in your hat there, or bring it with you. And this is the turkey paradise right here. As soon as we saw this, I think we both agreed that, man, this looks too awesome not to sit down and cough a little bit, and it worked out.
Right.
It's I didn't tell you to shoot it, did I? I just said you got the clear or something along that
I don't remember. Clear, right.
We understood each other at the moment.
Right.
So
that's so, you know, don't botch it up now.
I gave him a reminder right before, because we were talking about my daughter shooting it in the bubbles. So this is a good point for me to make to the viewers, because I keep forgetting to bring it up. The reason we call it bubbles, and it's only basically was when me and my daughter were hunting. And I'll show you some video of this. When she was smaller and just getting started in turkey hunting, I think she might have been 4 or 5 or maybe 6, somewhere in that range. I'd have to go look at the year of the footage. We went turkey hunting, and this is what happened. I was taking her hunting. We were about to enter the field, and this is what happened.
Hello, I'm going on my, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going on my 5th hunt, and if I don't catch one today, then I might catch one tomorrow.
You gonna catch one?
I meant shot one.
Shoot.
Shoot one.
Where are you gonna shoot it?
Like deep in the woods over
No, I mean,
there.
what part of the turkey are you gonna shoot it?
What?
Where at on the turkey are you gonna shoot? Aim.
The red bubbly parts on its neck.
Yeah, those bubbles, red bubbles. Let's go find us.
One of those bubbles.
Yeah, let's go find us a spot.
I'm gonna pop one of those bubbles with them.
So now you know why we call it bubbles. That's a Brooke started that thing calling it bubbles because they're red bubbly things, and so I made the comment earlier when these birds, I guess this one gobbled, and the tree blocked my hearing, so it sounded like it was off in that direction. And then this one fired up.
He responded, but he went silent. This one
Snuck on in.
Yeah.
And so I gave Aaron a friendly reminder. I said, make sure you shoot them in the bubbles. So that's the reason we've been calling it bubbles. So everyone knows. We'll get some pictures of this bird, and then I'm headed to Tennessee.